Welcome back to my channel, my dear lovely viewers. I noticed most people were not able to do the earlier task I dropped on Walrus. That's the programming programmable transaction builder. So the issue is actually because of the dropping of file. And here I'll be showing you how to actually use it both on your mobile PC, or it will be kind of manual, or you'll be able to run it on your mobile phone. That's the interesting part, and it will be much more interesting because it will be more like we are setting up the transaction personally by ourselves without using somebody else's already made transaction. So here, this is what you need to do. Just as usual, connect your wallet, connect your Sui wallet. So after connecting your Sui wallet now, you go to editor. Normally this is where we're supposed to drop file. But since you using mobile phone, you cannot drop your file, you cannot drag file from your Explorer here. Just cancel. So once you cancel it, will bring you here. So now we need to just pay a very, very good attention. Pay very good attention. I need you guys to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification, and be ready for more videos to come. The reason why I need you guys to very very ready, turn on notification is because some updates they will be coming so fast, and they might be getting expired even before you were able to see the video, probably because you didn't turn on notification. So here the first thing I expect you to do is to create an object call. Here just create object. Just follow exactly what I'm doing, even if you don't understand much. Just follow. So when you create this, you create another object, which is this. Put it here. So now we'll have an object ID from which we can use from the contract of Walrus on switching. So this is the contract which I saved somewhere. This is the object ID, which is the shared ID. Control C, then I'll Control V. I'll paste it here. So now I'll need to create, before going here, I want to do some things. I want it to come quite last. We need a move call, which is this. That's the last option, move call. Once you click on move call, this other address you're seeing here is for move call. I'll drop everything in the video description section so that you can all have access to it. Sorry. So you come here, you paste this, what you just copied, which is move call, then you load it. So as you can see, when I loaded, now I need to more like you're setting a trading bot. That's what this particular page looks like. But it's not a bot, it's more like a website. It's actually a website where you can just set the transaction you want to do on a site and it will automatically do it for you. So here what we want to be doing is we um want something like exchange. Okay, this is wallet exchange. We are using Walrus exchange. Then we are exchanging all for Sui, all for Sui. So whatever Walrus we have in the wallet, it will be swapping into Sui. So now the next thing we need to do, which is also very very important, is transfer object. Transfer object. This is it. So once you create transfer object now, that's what will enable the transfer, the swap you want to do from Walrus to Sui. If you didn't do this, there's no way you will be able to get that. So just make sure you tick on this split. Once you tick on this split, now we need to create a wallet. This is where you see wallet under address. You see my wallet. And just drag the wallet around here. Now you can now connect all the dots together. You go for this yellow for yellow. Then this particular one, this is the where you are attaching it. Then this particular one, this is where you are attaching it. This one you attach it here. This one it goes here. But firstly, okay, let's also run for start. You click here, then here, make sure you also connect them. Then we have for the end. But before we go to the end, we need to fill this as well. So what do we do now? For the object ID we need to fill in this object is, now let's go to our wallet. Let me go to my wallet. So now in my wallet, I'll need to copy my wallet address so that we can go and check the object ID of Walrus, because Walrus is the token we are swapping into Sui. So here Let's say for example, you copy the wallet. Once you copy the wallet now, what you need to do again is for you to go Explorer. So once you go to the Explorer now, you now search for your wallet under the in the Explorer, search for it. So once you search for your wallet, after searching for your wallet now, it will show all the tokens you have on that. Don't forget that we are using Testnet. So you can check all the tokens I'm holding. Once you click there, then go to wall just to see all the wall I have. Just click on wall once again. So once you click on this wall now, I want to see one of the transaction. I can just pick any of the transaction I did on wall. So here, this is the object ID. As you can see, this is the object ID of my Walrus or my wallet. Everybody will have their separate wallet ID. So I'll copy and I'll now go to PT Builder and I'll put the object ID of Walrus here. That's all. Then I'll now connect the dots, move this to this. Then I'll now click on execute. I believe with this you should be able to use your mobile phone because you can set up all these objects on your mobile phone without any stress. You don't go through any stress and it will work fine. So as you can see, it has pop up approval for me. So once I approve now, transaction should go successfully and it should be fine. So as you can see, it shows green, which means hopefully everything is fine. But just to be sure, I'll go to my wallet and show you the activity in my wallet to show you whether transaction is successful or not. So here, you can just come here, go to activity. Okay, the transaction actually failed. So now, let me show you. I'll just do this. I'll just decide to change the object ID. Let's go back to Explorer. Then I'll try and use another object ID. This is F903. So this is what I'll do. I'll pick the other one, pick this 0.1, pick this object ID. Sometimes it's good to see when something did not work so that when you face similar issue, you also know how to tackle it. So here, I'll paste this, I'll paste it here, then I'll try to execute again. So just wait, hold on for the wallet to pop up. So the wallet is popping up now. So approve. So once we approve, we can just check our wallet to see the impact. Let's see if it is successful or not. So it's actually failed once again. So there is no harm in failing. So here, what I'll advise, okay, let me just be sure I did the right thing here. Exchange all for SWI, while exchange, okay. Okay, let me try exchange all for one. Let's see if it will work. Let me just click on execute. Okay, this one will not work. This move call is not okay because it's not for it. Move all for SWI, exchange all for SWI rather. Exchange all for SWI. So now let me just, okay, these things has disconnected. Sorry, the object IDs has disconnected from their inputs. Do this, and I'll click on this, execute. Better still, change this back to exchange for what? Connect. Okay, exchange for SWI. Do this, connect this back. Also connect this, then connect this, then execute. Let's see. So it won't work because it's supposed to, the move call is supposed to be exchange for exchange all for one. So let's use exchange all for one. So once we get to exchange all for one now, it's as I earlier said, the reason why I'm trying it all over again is because it's showing transaction fail. It's actually something that you don't need to even stress yourself over, because once you're lucky and you pick the right one, you'll be fine. But I just want to be sure. I just want to make sure everything goes fine so that you don't wonder, what did this guy now do? What did he do? Blah blah blah. So that's why exchange all for Sui. So now we need to connect the wallet back. So now I will execute. So I'll try and approve the transaction. Then I will check my wallet to see if transaction was successful. It's also failed once again. Oh goodness. Okay, let's just go to the Explorer now. I just want to be sure we are doing the right. Okay, actually earlier I used okay. I'll try something. And so sorry guys for wasting much time. But one thing I need you to know is I just changed the object ID, which starts with 0x59, and you can see everything I have done. You can make sure you just take note of what I use here and what I use inside here, OX17 here. Because I'll be dropping them in the, though I will indicate in the video description section so that you don't make mistake. So now I'll just go to my wallet and Explorer and just get the transaction coming. Let's pop up. So now I'll be getting object ID for the shared object ID they used, which sorry, this object ID will be the ID of transaction I've done on my, or object ID of Walrus rather. I'll come here, object Walrus, then just click anyone. This is object ID I'll be using. Then I'll go back. So I'll insert this properly. So I'm just trying to do this so that I'll be able to, okay, this is transfer object. I'm trying to do this so that the process will flow with ease. This, this, this. Then now, after doing all these things, it's supposed to pop up. Sorry, I need to connect all this. Something is not right. Okay. Okay, yes, it's okay now. I think it was because I didn't click on the split. So once you have this, just click on execute. Let's hope it works now. So you approve the transaction. Let's hope it works this time around. So as you can see now, the transaction is successful. So as I've used, I later just make sure you check all the addresses I used. Check all the addresses. It's, you can see the manual can actually be a bit tiring and confusing, blah blah blah. But just so that you guys will not miss out totally, that's why I had to take my time to do this video and make sure you all are be able to participate and one way or the other benefit from this PTB, which is the programmable transfer uh, transaction builder. So that's all on how to go about this. In my subsequent video, I'll be doing a lot of things too as well. So thank you for watching this. So don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to turn on notification and share with others. Thank you very much, guys. See you in my next video.